On Airtel Touching Lives tonight, we meet a married couple who are working together to overcome disability. Touching lives. Coming up, we meet Lukman Oreniwa, who overcame his disability to open a successful catering business, only to have it all taken away from him.
My husband, Lukman, is a promising young chef. He got sick when he was young, and since then, he lost his hearing and ability to speak. Things has not been easy for him.
Lukman has just recently been evicted, taken out of his business.
He formerly had a shop. The house was demolished and was sold to someone else. And since then, things have just been too hard.
I want to touch your life. I want to be the change. I'm going to shine my light. I'm going to make a difference. Touch your life. Be the change. Shine my light. And make a difference. You're the one to make the world a much better place. You're the one. Touching lives.
At a young age, Lukman Oreniwa got sick and was rendered deaf and mute. Although it changed his life forever, he never let it get in the way of his dreams. Let's take a look at his story.
Touching lives.
I met Lukman. I met him one morning. As I was walking by streets, I saw a lot of people queue on a line, young people and old. They were buying food, so I thought to myself, this is a good place to buy some food as well. It was just by the roadside. So I joined the queue. When it was my turn, I realized that Lukman could not speak. He said, hello, I want this, I want that. But it was pointing to his table. So the people around there, they told me that, oh, he couldn't speak and he couldn't hear me. So I checked his table and I saw the price list of his food. So I told him to sell some food for me. Luckily for him, he was able to write and read. So I was very happy that I could communicate with him via that. So ever since then, I write to him and he writes back to me, responds to me, and that's how we met, and that's how I know him and I understand his predicament.
My husband, Lukman, is a promising young chef. He got sick when he was young, and since then, he lost his hearing and ability to speak. Things has not been easy for him. Despite his disability, he was able to go further to qualify as a chef. And since then, things has been very difficult. Nobody wants to listen to him. Like, what can you cook? Like, can you do something?
Anytime I think about his food, I'm really happy. That's what he does. That's what he knows how to do best. His food is so delicious. I remember the first time I had a taste of his food. One, I was very amazed that by the roadside, you could find something as good as this. Lukman has just recently been, evicted, taken out of his business because he's actually using a very small place by the roadside where he couldn't afford the rent.
He formerly had a shop. The house was demolished and was sold to someone else. And since then, things has been more difficult. It has not been reasonable at all. We're just moving like a snake, like slowly, but things have just been too hard.
The challenges Lukman is facing is very enormous. I can say that since the time he was taken off, he couldn't even afford 3 square meal. He's trying to get jobs, he couldn't even get job because of his predicament. Nobody wants to employ a physically challenged person. And presently, he has no shop, even where to start selling.
When I see my husband going through all those challenges, all those pains, I feel bad seriously within me that what can I do for him to just make him a better person, to change his life for him. But I always feel like I don't have support from anybody. I believe one day something will come up. He can just be a better person someday, because life has just been difficult in so many ways. He can't go anywhere except he's with his phone. He has to talk to somebody beside him and all that. He's just not happy. He's just living a miserable life. Like, one day I'll die. Because that was what he told me one day. He said, he can even commit suicide one day and go. Because he's not enjoying the life the way normal people do.
Láti ìgbà tán ti wó bí tó ti ń tajà, láìfù ìgbé ayé ò lọ déédéé mọ́, ṣe ló ń rìn kiri àdúgbò. Ìgbà míì kan tí mo bá ní ni màá fún. So àti jẹun àti gbégbé ayé ó ní agbára fún.
His family is not listening to him. They believe, well, by luck he will get his help from somewhere else. Only few people just listen to us and like, okay, take something, go and use it for this. Take something, go and use it for this. And from there, we are getting there small, just a little thing to just pay our bills and make us upright a bit.
His mother is late from when he was very young. His mother died. So he's the only child of his mother. So he's just like growing up all alone on his own. I've never seen, for more than 2 years now, I've never seen anybody who is his family, direct family, aside his wife. And his wife has been so amazing. She could use the sign language. So anytime I need to express myself to Lukman, she helps me to make him understand what I'm trying to say.
My husband Lukman taught me how to sign. It really helps me in another world that, okay, me, I can speak, I can hear, and I can also sign. So I can talk to so many people. Most of his friends likes me a lot, like, who is this person? Like, how do you know this? And like, okay, he was the one that taught me, like, before we got married, and that was the reason why I married him.
Lukman is presently in a very difficult situation. If he doesn't get assistance in time, I don't want to be negative, but it could cut short his life.
If we don't get help, things will be more difficult for us because I'm pregnant, I have a son, and my husband is not working. It's not going to be friendly. I'm my unborn child again, and it's just going to be very difficult, more difficult for us.
Bí ó ṣe ní iṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe nísìn, ó jẹ́ kan tínú mi ò dùn sí. Torí tóun bá níṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe, inú ẹ̀ máa dùn. So ó dẹ̀ máa gbégbé ayé tó dáa. Òun sìn tó ti síṣẹ́ tó ń ṣe, inú ẹ̀ ò dùn rárá àti rárá ní ìgbà míì máa tún máa pẹ̀tù sí lọ́kàn pé gbogbo nǹkan ṣì máa dáa, pé kó fọkàn balẹ̀ pé Ọlọ́run máa ṣe ìyanu.
He feels bad and he cries all through, like, why is he the only one there for dumb in the whole world? Why people can't just believe him for once that he can get there? That people can't people believe what people the normal person can do, the disability can do it as well. People don't want to even give him a second chance, like, okay, let me give this person a test of what he can do. They'll just say, I don't have time, I can't wait for this. I don't want to listen to this kind of people. They're always sometimes angry and all that, and it might become quarrel between them and like. So he always tell me, like, how can he be able to hear and speak or even feel his environment? Like, what is it I can do for him? Like, he wants to hear something. He wants to be like me. And like, it's not like you can't be like me, but it's somehow too late because you're already older than somebody who they would go for surgery for and all that. He said, no, there should be something that I can do for him.
tí Lukman ò bá ní tó bá rí ìrànlọ́wọ́ wọ́n sì ó máa jẹ́ kí ìgbé ayé ẹ̀ túbọ̀ dá barú sí ni wọn àti fámìlì ẹ̀ nítorí pé ó máa dẹni tó ń tọrọ oúnjẹ jẹ àti ẹni tó ń tọrọ bàtà wọ̀ so tó bá rí ìrànwọ́ ń sìn ìgbé ayé ò lè bójú mu.
We have a 2-year-old son, which is my mom, because we can't really afford taking care of him, like going to school and all that. So my mom volunteered to take care of him. And I'm still pregnant again. I don't know how to sort ourselves. Things have just been difficult. As in, life is just there. You can't say miserable, but we believe one day we'll have hope. And we believe someday somebody will come to our aid.
If that wasn't inspirational, I don't know what is. Join the conversation on social media and interact with tonight's show. You'll find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Coming up after the break, I meet Lukman Oreniwa and his wife, and we find out how Airtel can touch their lives. Welcome back to Airtel Touching Lives. Joining me in the studio, we have Lukman and Oreniwa Olawale, and we also have David, the nominator. Welcome to the program.
Thank you, Mom.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. Lukman, how has it been for you since losing your business?
Said he feels bad, that it has not been easy for him. Life has been very difficult.
How are you coping?
He says he's not happy. He's just there. He's just feeding from hand to mouth just to make a living.
I mean, I think your husband is incredibly inspirational because he's never let anything get him down. But I mean, since this has happened, how has he changed for you?
He has changed emotionally. He thinks a lot. He just been carried away. When he's seated, you just like will be down. Like, what do you want? Said he needs to stand up again. That he needs to do something for his life to be meaningful. I can't just be seated like this for a long time.
And what are your biggest fears? Because I can see you're also pregnant and starting a family. Is there anything that scares you at the moment about the situation?
A lot scares me. A lot. Like, how do we take care of our family? What is the future holds for us? How do we cater for the unborn child? It gives me worry.
But I'm seeing you guys, he's still been very smiley today. How do you guys keep your spirits up?
I try my best not to upset him because he's emotionally down. So I try not to make him go back to his past, and I try as much to make him happy to my length.
David, I mean, looking at both of them, they're such a supportive team to each other. What made them special to you to nominate them?
When I met Lukman, I was amazed because he's very hardworking. You know, when I got to the roadside and I saw someone selling food, approached him, and I knew he was deaf, he couldn't speak. I was very, very amazed with the level of effort he actually put into the business he was doing at then. So that really made me say, oh, I want to be closer to somebody like this. I want to help in my own way. That was my intention. I want to help in my own way. Whatever I can do to support him, I'm going to do. And over time, I got to know he has a family, and I later got to know that where he was doing the business, they had sold the place. He has no place. Things were down for him. And you know, when you see people who are really hardworking, and because he has found ability in his disability, I was so impressed. So I said, no, I would do anything I could to ensure that I support him and I support his family as well.
And how has things been for them since, losing their business?
After losing their job, things has been really tough. They have a kid. The boy could not even start his school yet. It's been done. Somebody who is physically challenged like that needs some form of emotion to keep him stable, because he has nowhere to go. So he's been thinking all through. Sometimes I come around to encourage him and we try and talk about, but you can't just, you can't compare it with having something to do. He has applied for so many jobs and they won't give him. He tells me about it. The wife talks about it too. They won't just give the job to him because he couldn't speak, he couldn't hear, and it's difficult for him to get a job. So he keeps thinking. So life have been really, really difficult for him and his family.
I mean, and if they, because, Lukman is so hardworking, they just, as I said, they pretty much complement each other and they don't get any help. What do you think will happen?
Well, if Lukman does not get any help, it's going to be devastating because it's done already. The race I am running is that things should not get worse. And what do I mean by that? He could probably commit something great, suicide or something. I don't really want to be that bad on here, but that's the truth. Because when you have a quality, he's a great chef. He cooks very well, and that's what he does for a living before the whole thing happened. So when you have that skill and you, because of your disability, you are not finding life easy, then somebody like him, nobody to talk to. He talks to his wife. He could, he could write, he could do something, but how many people would really want to take that time to spend with him? So if he doesn't get the help, it could go beyond normal circumstances.
Lukman is such a hardworking and inspirational character, and it would be such a shame for him to not get the kind of help that he deserves so that he can do so much more. To find out more about tonight's episode, please visit our website or join the conversation on social media. You'll find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Coming up after the break, join us as Airtel touches the lives of the Olawale family. You don't want to miss this.
Touching lives.
Welcome back to Airtel Touching Lives. We still have the Olawale family here in the studio with us. Welcome back.
Thank you.
And thank you again for being here. What do you think the future holds for you?
At the moment, the future is very bright if we can get the support for us. But right now, I don't believe there's anything we can do within our power. Things has not been easy. So if we can get the support, the future is very bright for us.
Okay, so Airtel, of course, would like to support you in some way. We've listened to you guys and we're completely inspired by your story as well. And thank you for nominating them, and just going that extra mile, because that's what the show is about. It's not just about what we can do, but what people in our community are doing for others as well. And I know that a hearing aid was something that you guys really wanted. I was going to help. And Airtel will be providing you with the hearing aid. So how do you think, how is that going to help with your situation so far?
It's going to help a lot because he can feel his environment and he's going to be happy. Like, okay, he can feel the sign of what is going around him. So that will even make him a better person a bit.
And so we're not going to stop there. Airtel is also going to help him set up his catering business and a cookware.
Oh, wow. Thank God. Thank you so much. God bless you.
David, I mean, how do you feel this is going to help them?
Well, I don't have short of words because, one, If you could do that much without hearing anybody, imagine if you could hear people. This is amazing from Airtel. Then restoring what he likes to do, the catering business. That is what he has learned, that's his life. That is how I know him. So getting that back, setting up a catering, a restaurant catering home for him, will give him back ability to take care of his home, give him a life. And you know, before now, he told me he likes to train people like him. He will be able to do that. So that is amazing. Thank you, Airtel.
So this will also be a chance for him to give back to the community as well.
Yes.
And so when are we going to taste your food though?
Very soon.
Tell us, what are you going to cook for us?
He said he's going to cook Nigerian meal for you.
Okay. We're expecting it. I'm already hungry.
Don't worry.
It is just so incredible to see the smile on Lukman's face. This is a new beginning. I can't wait to see all the amazing things that's going to come out of this for him and his family. Of course, I'm also looking forward to all the yummy, delicious meals he's going to make for us here on Airtel Touching Lives. But until next time, see you. We visit the Ilaja community in Lagos.
Kí làwọn àgbàlagbà máa ṣe, a máa wò tí wà ní. Nǹkan ibi tá ti wà kì í ṣe ọ̀ràn 20 years, kì í ṣe 30 years tá ti wà ń bì í, ṣé àwa ṣẹ̀ máa sí kiri. Ó ṣòro fún wa. Nǹkan táwa fi dúró nìyẹn. Bàbá sáà ní pé ká ṣáà máa wo ojú Ọlọ́run. Nǹkan táwa fi dúró nìyẹn.
It's something they've been praying that someday, somehow, something good would happen, such as having potable water.
And we catch up with Philomena Ukweze from season 3.
I know that my tomorrow will be better. Thank you, Airtel Nigeria.
Thank you so much, Airtel, for touching our lives. I'm very grateful. Thank you.
I wanna touch your life. I wanna be the change. I'm gonna shine my